Hola chicos, hi, how are y'all? Let's go ahead and read a new story today, and it's called Siesta. Now, siesta means nap or rest in Spanish. So if you hear someone say they're going to take a siesta, it means they're going to take a nap. They're going to go rest for a little bit. Now, siestas are most common in Spain, but they're not the only culture or country that takes rests in the afternoons. So in Spain, it's very common for people to rest after lunch. In the US, the biggest meal of the day is typically dinner, but in Spain, the biggest meal is usually lunch. So after they eat this big meal at lunch, they like to take some time and rest, be with their family before, and maybe even take a nap before going back to work. So it's different than the US because in the US you usually go to school or adults work from about 8 in the morning till 5 p.m. at night, let's say. But in Spain, they have 8 a.m. to lunchtime. Then they have maybe like 2 hours off for lunch for siesta. And then they come back to work at maybe 3 or 4 p.m. And then they work until later than we do, so usually about 7 or 8 p.m. And then they eat dinner really late, so the earliest they eat is usually 9 p.m. So big difference from us, but their schedule is a little bit different because they enjoy siestas. You'll also learn, if you keep looking at some of the information on the other slides in this presentation, you'll learn a little bit more about siestas and why they take them. Siesta by Ginger Vogelsong Guy. Ven, osito, come, little bear. ¿Qué necesitamos? What do we need? Mi mochila azul, my blue backpack. ¿Algo más? Anything else? Mi chaqueta roja, my red jacket. So on this page, I'm noticing that the author is translating back and forth between English and Spanish, which is really nice for people that are bilingual. But I'm also noticing something here. Take a look at the word azul and blue. What do you notice? They're both in the color blue. Azul, as we know, means blue in Spanish. And blue, of course, is the color blue or azul. Either way, they mean the same thing. So that's what the author does to give us a hint as to what azul means. It shows us the color. But what does the illustrator, the person that made the pictures, do? Do you notice? Everything on this page looks pretty blue. It's almost like they put a filter on it. It looks very, very blue. So everything on this page is blue. And then if you go to the next page, when it's talking about rojo, red, you'll notice that everything on this page looks pretty red, rojo. So the author does, and the illustrator do this throughout the whole book. So definitely pay attention and look for the clues like that. ¿Algo más? Anything else? Mi flauta verde, my green flute. ¿Algo más? Anything else? Mi libro amarillo, my yellow book. ¿Algo más? Anything else? Mi linterna negra, my black flashlight. ¿Algo más? Anything else? Mi reloj blanco, my white clock. ¿Algo más? Anything else? Sí. Algo azul, rojo, verde, amarillo, negro, y blanco. Yes, something blue, red, green, yellow, black, and white. Mi manta, my blanket. I love to see his manta, his blanket. Now, what do you think that they're going to do with all of these things? They've gathered a flute, a blanket, tons of different things. Now, if it was just like a blanket and a pillow, maybe I would say, they're just going to take a nap. But I'm kind of confused by the flute. What do you think they're going to do? ¿Algo más? Anything else? No, está bien. No, this is just right. Carpa, tent. Have you ever done this? Have you ever made a fort, a carpa, a tent with a blanket? I know that my sisters and I, when we were little, used to do that all the time. It's kind of cool to see them doing it in the book, just like we do. Canción, song. Descansa, descansa, osito mi amigo. Descansa, descansa, to sleep, a dormir. So in this page, descansa. Can you say that with me? Descansa. Descansa means to relax. So on this page, they're singing to the little teddy bear, and they're saying, relax, relax, go to sleep, relax. Lie still and rest, little bear, my friend. Lie still and rest, to sleep, a dormir. Nap. Siesta. I really enjoyed this book. I hope you guys did too. Honestly, it's making me want to go take a siesta myself this afternoon. What about you? Are you going to take a siesta today? Don't forget that we also have lots of information about siestas if you want to learn more. Adios!